So DJI recently added a high bitrate option to the Action 5 Pro, and we're going to test it and see exactly how much of a difference they're made with the high bitrate option now available in the Action 5. Now, bitrate really makes a difference in the fine details, and so I'm kind of curious to see if you can see any difference in the fine details. How's it looking so far? How are those fine details looking? Can you see any fine details in here? I feel like you should be able to, right? I mean, like, you know, there's some detail, but yeah. All right, let's go find another spot to test this maybe a little better. So up until this point, I've only compared an Action 5 Pro to an Action 5 Pro and the old firmware and the new firmware. But in my original video, I was comparing the Action 5 Pro to the Action 4, which is what I'm doing now. Because that really, like, that could be where the major difference was lying. Because while I see an improvement, there's definitely an improvement in not just the clarity of the video, but also in the colors on the new firmware. I wanted to see if there was that much of a difference in the Action 4 versus the Action 5, because they say it was a new sensor and they changed a lot of the design. So, while I can't do any FPV today because of the snow, or at least I'm not going to, kind of curious. How do the details in these trees look? See any difference? Okay, so I do see a difference, and it's just like the picture got a little bit clearer from the old firmware to the new firmware. But the biggest difference to me was actually how much the color changed between the old firmware and the new firmware. I feel like the new firmware is definitely more color accurate. To me, the biggest improvement I can see is in my jacket. The new colors in my jacket that the Action 5 gives in the new firmware is much closer to what the jacket looks like in real life. So whatever they've done there is definitely good. On the detail, it's really hard to tell, and it's probably almost impossible to tell on YouTube, especially once it's gone through all the compression that YouTube does on this. But the picture just looks a little clearer and a little cleaner. I wouldn't say that it looks sharpened, because that can be a thing where it's just artificially sharpened, but it just looks a little clearer and a little cleaner as far as the fine details go than the old firmware did. So you can see right here in the rocks in the background, especially if I punch in, and in the ice waterfalls, or the waterfalls that are now frozen because it's now winter here in Alaska, that it just looks cleaner and crisper. It's not like the detail has been artificially sharpened, at least I don't feel like it has, but you can see just a cleaner, clearer, more detail in the really fine details than you could on the old firmware there. Now, there were some other improvements in this as well, some new stabilization modes from daily to sport, and a couple of other things that I didn't really have a chance to test out yet, but it looks like the Action 5 firmware, the new Action 5 firmware is a very, very good upgrade. And I also noticed that the new firmware is quite a bit faster than the old firmware, as far as if you're doing a cold start or quick capture type stuff. It starts up much faster and starts recording much faster, shuts off much faster. Just everything about the camera feels a little snappier. So DJI did something under the hood to speed everything up a little bit as well. So good job, DJI. Now, next, you're going to want to watch this video right here. I'll see you over there. As always, if you have questions, ask me in the comments below, or join my live stream, which happens most Wednesday nights at 4 p.m. Alaska time, 8 p.m. Eastern. I'll see you again soon in the next one. Cheers.